didn't do nothing, mate.
Difficulty when you get close.
Bugger! I think you are just bodies. What? What do you mean you saw me? Ah! Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So today we have, as promised from last episode on Euro Truck, we have the F-Max. Now the F-Max is a truck made by Ford. I don't know if you know this, but Ford mostly used to make there it is, English. Ford used to make trucks back in the day, and I mean old trucks. I'll see if I can find a few pictures of them here, and I'll put them on the screen. But they made like some old trucks. I think they were specifically made for the Australian market, so we never saw any of them. We mean in the UK. I don't think America ever saw any cab overheads anyway, other than the Kenworths and the Peterbilts and things like that. But even they were made for the Australian market as well, because they prefer cab overhead. So yeah, that's cool. Today we're gonna drive this thing, see what it's like, see if it is a vehicle that we should have got, maybe. See if it's something that would have worked well in the UK, I guess. So first thing I'll say, it sounds like a horny Hoover. That's for sure. Brakes are alright. Yeah, it's loud. It's a loud boy, this truck. It's not very modern looking, although it's supposed to be a rather modern truck. It doesn't feel it. It is quite quick, I'll tell you that, especially when bobtailing. Interior wise, it just looks like a Fiesta. It's got like a Fiesta looking steering wheel. I can't really see it being anything too special, really. All the way down to Southampton we've got. Okay, that's a decent job, we'll do that. Southampton's a nice drive. Hopefully we get there. Right. Let's see if we can do this in one shot. There's a weird reversing tone. That wasn't terrible. That wasn't terrible. Could have been better. But it also could have been way worse. Yeah, so if you look on the interior, it's actually quite a nice looking truck. This is all like originally made. It's not like the MAN/Volkswagen thing we looked at last time. This all seems to be original Ford. I don't think it's anything out of anything else. Got a nice F-Max sign there. Would have been nice if it had an air conditioning pod. Would have been nice if I had an air conditioning pod in real life now, to be honest. It's fucking hot in the UK. I'm sweating my bollocks off, but that's more information than you needed. So we're gonna get down the road and see if we should have got this truck. I'll say the conclusion from the last episode of the... Oh, that's a curve. Cutting this a little bit. The conclusion for the last episode of the last truck we drove, the Volkswagen, is if that had have been made, I could see that working quite well as a truck. I understand why it wasn't, because unlike this, that wasn't a completely original creation. There was a lot of MAN parts, being as it was using MAN chassis, MAN whole front bumpers, the bottom panels, I think the rear diffs were MAN as well. But other than all the Ford bits, like the cab and all the other, Volkswagen, other than all the Volkswagen bits, like the cab and the interior and a lot of other stuff, I could see that working if it came into production, but I get why they didn't, because it wasn't fully their truck, really, and I imagine they'd want to make their own thing. So with this and Ford, this being a completely original creation, I can see this working, you know.
I can't really say, because I did give it a look and I couldn't find anything substantial on it, whether this was actually made or not. I believe there are a few of them. I don't know if they were made for very long. I don't know if they were only private order things. I don't know if it was something that was made for a few demos and never seen again. Or if there's loads of them, they're just not in my country and I know nothing about them. So it's kind of a bit of a weird one, this, but if it hasn't been made yet, I think it should already. One, because it's a completely original creation. It's not based off of something else. Two, because it's a different looking truck. It doesn't look like anything else. I feel like a lot of the designers for trucks fall into the same category. They all kind of look like something else. Like, you know, you get a lot of the Ivecos that look like a lot of the old DAFs, and a lot of the old DAFs look a lot like the old Mans, and, you know, you see that a lot. They all kind of blend in. Some of the old 4 series, like the Scanias and the old things like that, do look a lot like the old MANs, so they're all kind of normal-ish looking. You kind of can't really tell, but this is quite distinctive looking. If I was going to say it was inspired by anything, I would probably say it was inspired by Volvo, because it's got those really nice big lights on the front. It's definitely distinctly Ford looking when you look at the design of the way this thing is. Other than the way it drives, I think it drives quite nice. It's a bit wobbly, but I think that's more to do with the mod than how this thing would actually handle. The only thing that I think the Volkswagen did better is it had a really nice gauge cluster that was original, that was Volkswagen. This just looks like it's taken the infotainment system and all the gauges out of like a Fiesta ST or something. Like, it just looks bog standard Ford. It doesn't look very special. When I was driving the Volkswagen around, it felt like a concept truck. It felt like something new and modern, and oh, this is cool. It even had like the cool little turbofan wheels for like aerodynamics. Like, it just looked like a cool looking vehicle. It was something, even though it's a truck, if it drove past you, you go, yeah, that's cool. But this just looks like a truck. And I get that, but I kind of wish it did a bit more to be unique. I mean, it is unique and it's its own original creation, and it's not based on anything else and all of that stuff. I mean, yeah, that's cool, but it does just look like a truck. You know, the reason some of the old 4 series is cool was because back in the day, although they did look like every other truck, there was a lot you could do with them, especially configuration-wise. I mean, look how many different variations of Scania there are. There's top lines, there's T-cabs, there's so much stuff. We'd be here for hours listing it. So I just think it would have been cool if there was more, you know. It's just a bit of a boring looking truck, really, but unique looking at the same time. Right, we're hauling down here. I know it's only a 50, but you could do 65 down here, as long as there's no police. So we're going to haul down here and hope that we don't get caught by the Rozzers, because if we get a ticket, that would probably be our whole paycheck. It's quite a long sweeping road, but it's not like a dangerous road. It's only up the end where it gets a bit dangerous because it's sharp corners, but I've done this road a lot, you know. So it's a decent speed road. Also pretty area, to be honest. Going from Dover all the way to Southampton, it's quite a pretty drive. You get all the old scenery down the coastline, and yeah, it's quite nice. It is quite pretty. Is that a combine harvester? I believe that be a combine harvester, my lad. There you go. Give him a bit of room. I still need to fix that texture glitch. I'm not quite sure what's causing it yet, but I'm looking. I am trying to figure it out. It's definitely one of the mods, but I don't just want to pull them all out and then have no mods, because then this game would be absolutely boring. Also, the vehicle you're watching me drive right now is a mod, so without mods we'd kind of be a bit screwed. Yeah, this thing's definitely got a bit of top end on it. There you go. We have passed the Truckers MP speed limit.
which is 68. It limits you at 68. We're doing 73. Oh. Okay, we should probably slow down. Yeah, this is the bit where shit gets a bit hairy. Oh. It's right, we're fine. Professional. Even though it's a truck. If you take it like it's a racing line, you're fine. Just pretend you're Lewis Hamilton. Nice little tunnel. We need to get some straight pipe Scania videos on this channel. I still haven't shown you guys that mod, and we're probably, I think we're a few episodes in now. This might be the fourth or fifth video we've done Euro Truck, and you still haven't heard the Scania slap, which is a shame, because that mod is probably the best mod I have. It's just like wah, 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 wah. You know exactly how the Scania sound at truck shows is exactly how this mod sounds. It's perfect. Oh, someone's been caught. I hope you don't have a radar gun. Or we might be in trouble. Yeah, let's slow down now. Right, to be fair, the limit's 60 along here, so we could actually speed up. Getting undertaken, you cheeky sod. We're slowing down for? Who's crashed? Nearly me about a couple barriers back. What's that? It's a Citroen. Oh, it's a Frenchy vehicle. Yeah, it drives nicely this. Does drive well. Oh, we're up the arse of a Mazda. Is that Mazda that looks like that Ferrari that looks like that Mazda? Do you remember Ferrari came out with that brand new crossover SUV and it looks exactly like the Mazda MX-5 or something? It's not an MX-5, it's the ML8 or something. Fuck knows what it's called. It's basically a bloated Mazda, but they made a Ferrari that looks exactly like it. Yeah, it's weird. I saw all the memes going about when it first came out. Everyone was like, oh look, they've paid that designer how many millions to design this car. It looks like a fucking Mazda. Imagine you bought a Ferrari and some Mazda pulled up alongside you looking exactly the same. You'd be fucking livid. It's like if you bought a Lamborghini Urus and someone pulled up in like, I don't know, a Ford S-Max and it looked exactly like it. You'd be like, what? Oh no, we've been done by a box van. Oh, we've been done by a hill as well. It's my arch nemesis, that, hills. Look at the turbo brick! There's a turbo brick! How cool. We should probably get out of the fast lane, huh? If we can get over, we will. Gonna let that bloke know that I'm trying to come over, so that when he comes past me I can sneak in behind him. You can let me in? Let me in, you cheeky I've been indicated for about 3 miles, you dick. Wow, that's so realistic. People actually do that, you know. They look at a big 44-ton Arctic truck and they sit there and go, now we'll just push him out. Like, what do you think you are? You 2-ton twat. Like, fucking let the truck in. He's only trying to get in so you can get past him anyway, or he's turning off and he don't want to kill someone. Also, it's safer for truckers to be in this lane, especially when you're driving on the opposite side. I mean, I'm on the wrong side right now, especially when it's in the UK. You know, I'm on the left, I should be on the right. But if you're driving on the right, it's safer for you to be in the left-hand lane, because then your blind spot, which should be your left side,
you know that no one's in because it's a hard shoulder. That's mainly why they do it, and also because they are all limited to 53 anyway. I mean, we're lucky with the exception we're not limited to 53 because Euro Truck. And if we was limited to 53, we wouldn't have been able to do 74 down that hill. Right, I think we're basically there now. Southampton, yeah, we're here. We are here. I need to get behind this ambulance, don't I? Cheers, mate. See, look, that's what I'm talking about. Left me enough room. Why can't people do that, mate? Instead of people drive like twats. No, let's not rear-end an ambulance. The irony in that. Right, now we've got to go the whole way around the roundabout, haven't we? Basically. Go on, son. Get your boot down. Go on. Go on, get your boot down. Mate, if I was you, I'd just put your blues and twos on, pretend you're going somewhere just to get round the roundabout. What's happened here? Some cunt's had a... Some cunt's had a crash. What the bloody hell have you done? What happened? What? Okay, we're going to be stuck here forever because that's not going to clear itself, so I'm going to have to do something slightly illegal. Is there a Pepsi man right behind me? Yeah, there is. Okay, how good's the lift kit on this? Okay. That will have to do. I can't get over it. Oh, bollocks. He's not clearing it, is he? Look. Oh, shit. Boys, we got a bigger problem. Oh, I'm up the curb. No, I'm not. Yeah, we are. Okay, if I just put my hazards on. If I put my hazards on, it's not illegal. How the fuck have you done that? You dozy twat. Right, yeah, look. Oh, look, it's just gone round the roundabout. It's just gone round. Headlight usage? You're gonna get me for a headlight usage. I just went the wrong way round a fucking roundabout. Alright, fair enough. Yep, should have had me lights on. Alright, there we go. Let's see if we can get that in there. Next to a boat. Wonder where that's going. I do like the awkward situations it puts you in this game. That was nearly a jackknife. It's alright, no one saw it. We're a bit close to that boat. Details, we completely fucked this up. We completely fucked this up. It's alright, it counts because as long as the trailer's mostly in. Yeah, that'll do. How bad is it? That's not that bad, look. We're not that bad. Yeah, that's fine. I don't see a problem with that. Excellent. See, look, mate. Professional, me, look. We got a fair few dollary doos for that. There we go. For that, mate. The F-Max has succeeded. Overall, I think if this isn't a truck, it should be, because it did quite well. It does sound like a Sherman tank having a wank, but it is what it is. So, I think that concludes this episode. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Comment down below. Let me know how you're feeling.
what's going on in your life, what videos you want me to do next, you know, how many marbles you think I've got in my mouth at one time, you know, all of this stuff. So, and if you guess, I might give you a shout out. Right, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.